Hi there. Today I'd like to put out a quick video to explain some of the terms I'll be using when I talk about chronology on this channel. Chronology is the ordering of events based on time, so it's essentially about the construction of timelines. This is one of the most basic skills involved in studying history, so it's important to understand chronology right from the beginning. That's not to say that you should try and memorize as many events, dates, and complete timelines as possible. History is about much more than just memorizing facts. No, what I mean is, you should be able to read a timeline and put historical events into some kind of context. It's a skill you practice, not a bunch of numbers you memorize. Timelines can display the passage of time in days, months, years, decades, centuries, whatever unit is appropriate. If you're interested in how a presidential election unfolded, for example, you'll probably want to look at timelines that are broken up into individual days or even hours. If you're interested in the passage of geological time and the evolution of species, you'll come across timelines that measure millions of years. Traditionally, timelines have had a center point, a zero, placed at the birth of Christ. This point is the year 0 BC. Any event that took place earlier occurred in the year X BC, where BC stands for before Christ. Any event taking place later would be in X AD, where AD stands for Anno Domini. Notice that in the BC portion of the timeline, the years count down toward the 0 point. In the AD portion, they count up as they approach the present day. This means that, for example, the year 2000 BC occurred 4,000 years before the year 2000 AD. That's the difference between these 2 points in time. There's currently a movement among historians to use acronyms that aren't necessarily derived from the Christian faith. This is why my videos use BCE instead of BC, and CE instead of AD. CE stands for Common Era, and BCE therefore means before Common Era. What I mean by the Common Era is the time since the birth of Christ, and yes, I know I said the idea was to use terms that aren't grounded in the Christian faith, but the birth of Christ is still as good a 0 point as any. So that's essentially everything I wanted to cover. I will stick to using BCE and CE on my timelines, but they mean the same thing as BC and AD, which you may be more familiar with. When more complex ideas come up, such as the distinctions between the Stone, Bronze, and Iron Ages, I will explain those in longer videos about topics to which they are relevant. Right then, I hope this video clears up a bit of confusion. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for the next one.